everybody. Joseph Manella. He sent this. I think he sent it for me to do a suck versus suck. And it's definitely a suck versus suck. Without a doubt. And I know a lot of you don't feel that way about the Paul Stanley of Kiff solo album. And I get it. I do understand that. Okay, you dig it. Fine, you know. I don't care that you like it. You shouldn't care that I think it sucks monkey balls and donkey balls. Now, Ordinary Man, anybody that likes that, you're fucking weird. You know? I don't know what to tell you about that. That I don't understand. I can understand people liking that, but that? Damn, dude. Hey, I'm saying dude, because no chick likes that shit. Alright, let's start this suck versus suck, shall we? The first song is Tonight You Belong to Me versus Straight to Hell. I love Tonight You Belong to Me. Probably my favorite on the album. Straight to Hell, yeah, that's where this song should go. And stay there. You know? And have pineapple shoved up its butt like Adolf Hitler. Yep, that's happening in hell. It's not in the movie, and I believe it. Next, Move On versus All My Life. I don't like either song. Either song I don't like, but I'm going to give it to the crappy Paul song. All right, next. Ain't Quite Right versus Goodbye. It's funny because Paul Stanley's album has a goodbye at the end of the album, but Ozzy puts goodbye at track 3. It's a bad placement to a bad song. Ain't Quite Right, man, there's something about that song I just don't like. It's like, it's got elements of stuff I like, but overall it's pretty mediocre. But, you know, like I said, I like 2 songs off this album. That would probably be my 3rd favorite, but I'm not a big fan of it. But it obviously wins because Goodbye These Nuts. Alright, next. Wouldn't You Like to Know Me versus Ordinary Man. Yeah, you know, again, 2 crappy ass songs. I know this Ordinary, I'm going to give it to Ozzy though, and I'll tell you why. I don't like that. I'm a big fan of Cheap Trick and stuff like that, and I know that's what he's trying to do, like the power pop thing. It just doesn't work for me. I know a lot of people love it. Number one, I don't like it because the music really doesn't do much for me. And the fucking chorus, man. Wouldn't you like to know me? What the? No! What the fuck? That is a guy with a freaking ego. You know? It's actually a song of him saying, yeah, you'd like to know me. I'm Paul Stanley of Kiff. Ridiculous. Ah, they both suck though. Alright, next is Take Me Away versus Under the Graveyard. You know, there's a cool band out there called Lucifer with a chick singer. I saw them live. They were amazing. They do a cover of that Paul Stanley of Kiff song. They do it. And I like their version more than Paul Stanley of Kiff. And that's going to get Under the Graveyard's fucking terrible. And that damn video. You know, the kid doesn't look like Ozzy, and Sharon never looked like that. And it's just a stupid melodramatic bullshit video. I don't like this. That and the song sucks. Alright, so let's pick a random album. And let's go right here. Oh, look at this. This is a weird one for me to grab because I'm not a big fan of Neil Young unless Neil Young is acoustic. And most of this is acoustic. God. And I also picked this one. I didn't mean to grade 2. No Mean City, Nazareth. It's awesome, man. I love that album cover. But yeah, Neil Young. This is a great, fantastic album, man. I should play this after I'm done here. The Needle and the Damage Done is my favorite on here. But I love Harvest and Heart of Gold, Old Man. Yeah, I gotta play this after I'm done here. Alright, let's go back into side 2. Alright, It's Alright versus Eat Me. Eat Me. Stupid ass title, stupid ass song. It's Alright is the other song I love off this album. I think It's Alright and Tonight You Belong to Me are the two songs I really do love off this album. I gotta tell you, man, I've said it before. You know, I goof on Paul and all, but I've said it a million times. Paul Stanley wrote the best songs in the 70s. He was the best songwriter in the 70s, in my opinion. So you'd expect this, since it came out in the 70s, would have ruled. You know? The next album, Magic Touch, Sure Knows Something. Well, I Was Made for Loving You. I guess I would put those 3 Dynasty songs over anything on this album except for Tonight You Belong to Me and It's Alright. And yeah, of course that wins. Alright, oh my God, here we go. Hold me, baby, won't you touch me? Paul thought, hey, the biggest hit Kiss ever had was a ballad, Beth, and you know, I'm going to do something better than Beth because I'm a huge rock star and I got a huge ego, and wouldn't you like to know me? I'm Paul Stanley of Kiss. Such a crappy song. But man, Tonight Is the End. It's going against that. And man, I can't believe this stupid ass horrible tune wins. Alright, next. Love in Chains versus Scary Little Man. Love in Chains is the other one on this album that's like, man, it could have been better. It just doesn't sound fleshed out. But I know a lot of you love it. I just think it's could have been a better tune. And it wins, because, you know, Scary Little Green Man, he's nuts. Seriously, that shit's terrible. Alright, next. Goodbye versus Scary Little Green Man. Wait, I wrote that shit twice. Alright, I'm sorry. Goodbye versus It's a Raid. It's a Raid is the worst song I ever heard Ozzy sing on. Worst. Worst. Ozzy has a lot of bad songs later on, but It's a Raid is hands down the worst Ozzy song ever. Ever. And it wins. I'm kidding. I'm going with Goodbye. And I'm not a fan of Goodbye, but it wins. So, hey, Joseph, this is the final score. What do you know? Paul Stanley of Kiss won. So what do you all think? Leave it in the comments below. I know most of you are probably going to say every song on Paul's is better. And hold me, don't you dare touch me. That song sucks, man. Damn, that song sucks. You know, I can see people that love Ordinary Man, by the way, that's AI. People that love Ordinary Man will love Hold Me, Touch Me. They'll love it. So thank you everybody for watching, and thank you so much, Joseph Manella. I hope you enjoyed this track by track. Oh, I'm sorry. This suck versus suck, according to me. Alright? And I'm done explaining myself to you people that disagree with me and get angry. Get a life, seek therapy, and fuck off. So, for everybody else, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If you like donating, I got a PayPal in the description below. And like the video, it's good for the YouTube algorithm. So stay frosty. Listen to real fucking Ozzy, Diary of a Madman, and rock and roll over. and smack 'em a gob.